So it's time for another seal. We're gonna do Prestige 3. I think. Maybe 2. I feel like Prestige 3 helps if you get baptism. But honestly, even if you get baptism, it's not a huge bonus. But I've been using Prestige 3 as my chill difficulty for a while, so let's stick with that. So I will do Prestige 3. We have 7 plus 2 and also 7 plus 2. I think we want foxes. Right. Although we won't have bars for the fox houses. So I'm not sure about that. On the other hand, starting with harpies can be a pain, but we do get fabric with them. Sure, let's start with the harpies. I would like these tools though. Nah, harpies, let's go. Villagers. And we'll bring all the cheap food. Is this gonna be enough for the houses? That'll be enough for 3 houses. We could bring even more fabric. Just get them tier 2 housing immediately. We have 4 extra points. Biome has berries and mushrooms. I think we do take the herbalist camp then. There's a good chance we'll get value out of that. Yeah, let's try this. What do we get? Less blight rot contamination during drizzle. Okay. We get something that's negated by housing, that's good. Rainwater evaporates, that's a bit of a pain. Either I just don't use a lot of rainwater, or I micromanage this to hell. Which could get tedious. Sacrifice, burn quicker. Foxes and humans. Oh, I didn't even notice. That's actually a pretty good combination. That means porridge is good. What is this? Destroying yield. Oh no. We definitely want to stay below 4, because this one we can't negate without services. So I'm definitely on the lookout for hostility reducers of any kind. There's soil there, thanks to our humans. That's a small glade, though. I'd rather not open a small glade if I don't have to. I think I'll go towards this. Alright, unpause. Harpies and hearth, that's good. Humans there. I think we just build harpy houses right away. 4 of them. Placement's gonna be a bit jank, but it's whatever. Consumption-wise, we are doing all the foods. That's fine for now. Give me something good early on here. I think it's just Root's delivery line on this one. I don't think we need to care about the Blight Rot much, since we're dropping back down to 3 prestige. But in the future, I might go for this if I'm playing at 11 or higher, because it was actually quite rough to keep up with the Blight Rot. At least early on. Let's pick some orders. Harpy Resolve, that'll auto-complete and we get parts. Drain and Fabric. Human Resolve, that's too high to get early. These can all be made, so yeah, let's do that. I have a herbalist camp because I brought the blueprint with me. Although there's no herbs on the map, so this reward is pretty useless. I think I'll just go for this for the parts. We will complete 2 Glade events at some point. Blueprints. Kiln. I am tempted to go for the kiln. Yeah, let's just solve food right away. Workshop? Ooh. Yeah. And then we'll save this last pick until we see what's in the glades. Really nice to be able to build the workshop right away. That's good value. Oh, let's prioritize this so that the bricks go there first. Because we're 1 brick short otherwise. Put a fox in there. They'll get to work. I still need normal housing too. I'm not going to be able to build fox house or human house just yet. Might just do a big shelter. Over here. And as much as I would like to just keep chopping big trees, we will have to break into a glade, so I'll try to make a small path towards this glade if I can, without entering it. Okay, that seems good enough. I'd really like them to get those planks delivered, because we do need the housing before the storm. We have mushrooms. Not a lot of them, but at least some, so we could do the herbalist camp for that. Harvester for this, but we don't have labor. You're chopping illegal trees right now. Get you moved over here. You as well, I think. Actually, we'll start clearing another small path towards this. Maybe get this opened at some point. Zero hostility yet, so we should be fine for the storm. Oh, we don't have any bricks, so we definitely need this harvester camp. Because there's clay in there. I forgot to build a park. I could even take in new people, I think. I'll take Fox and Human. We'll get another house built for them. Probably Human house. No, we don't have the bricks. Put Foxes on that. I guess rainwater would have been nice as well. It's too late to collect stormwater now. Unfortunate for this building. But we could get a head start on drizzle for food production later. In fact, we should probably just make a field kitchen and get some porridge going. Right, mushrooms. Yeah, mushrooms go in porridge. We also have vegetables. Turn the vegetables off on the mushrooms as well. Maybe also meat and insects. You're allowed to eat the roots for now. probably clear out a bit more so we can make a road in there. What do we get? This one's interesting, but I prefer having consumption control. Seeing the content of undiscovered glades is... Well, we have 2 of those. But we get more patience. I really don't like any of these for the foreseeable future. I mean, being able to see the contents... I'm guessing that would reveal the seal as well, but I'm not certain of that. I've never tried it. That would save me an extra step. Because I wouldn't have to triangulate the seal. I'm gonna reroll. I want some value here. Baptism? Aw. Maybe we go with baptism this time. Problem is I'm not gonna be able to crank up the rainwater usage that high because of that one annoying thing. I feel safer with Safe Haven, honestly. Yeah. Orders. Deliver coal, deliver building materials. We can get a supplier for flour. High value trade routes. 8 harpy houses might actually be doable though. Do I have enough fabric? I can make 3... No, I can make 4 right now. Hell yeah, let's take that. Because that'll give us permanent insects. I'll probably tear down these houses shortly after, but... it's definitely worth doing. Alright. Yeah, we haven't seen what's in the glade yet. Let's build a trade post as well. Take off one guy from harvesting. That is pointing this way. Which would put the seal over here in this glade. Oof. That's pretty far away, but also... I'd only have to break one small or one extra dangerous to get to it. I don't know, I might just break an extra dangerous. Take this detour around it. What is this? High hostility temporarily. But we get pottery free in glades. Some wildfire. Seems worthwhile. Don't have the tools or the building materials anyway. I'll send my foxes to do that. And we get a stormwater geyser, that's good. That's actually quite good. We'll immediately start planning for the next hearth, but I don't want to build it yet. It should be over here. Deactivate. Warehouse here. Or here. One of these spots. Because I want them close to the woodcutters while the woodcutters are cutting these trees. I think if we want these insect nodes, this would be the better spot. This can be destroyed now. I know it's this one, so destroy that. Build this road. I guess we'll just move this woodcutter over here. Prioritize this warehouse. We'll do the large trees here without breaking into the next glade. And then we'll do prep for this glade. Immediately want the stormwater geyser taken care of. I should really prioritize the harpy houses, because that order needs to be done. Don't want any other fabric going elsewhere. I might have fucked that up, actually, if they're delivering fabric to this. Yeah, they are. We gotta undo that. And we can, as soon as I build an automaton here, we can start using stormwater in this, which is great. I don't feel like the harpy houses are getting built fast enough, so let's get some builders freed up for that. Okay, there we go. We don't have fertile ground in here. I'd really like a trapper or... Well, that's about it. I'd really like a trapper's camp. This has none of that. The trees will provide me with sea marrow, which I can burn as fuel. I'd prefer burning that over wood. For now. We'll deliver this as soon as possible, otherwise I might forget about it. And now we have permanent insects, which is really good, actually. Foxes, Fox Resolve, Druid's Hut, parts. Or we could do Harpy Resolve and Aesthetics for biscuit production. I think I like this because the parts and the free blueprint. I'm not sure I'll be doing biscuits at all. We don't know that yet. Now I have a lot of spare labor because I got a bunch of new harpies. But we can delete 2 of these houses. Get the fabric back. And we'll put the woodcutters back on. This is done, that's nice. Hello. Grain production. Again, we don't really know if we'll have grain or not. I don't have a farm pick yet, and I don't have fertile soil. Although I could take fertile soil here if I needed it. I feel like I should pick something here, but we still have a lot of building projects, so I guess I'll hold off until this finishes. We should prioritize this now. And we'll put another harpy in there. Double the production of these things. Couple of harpies in here and one human in here. Because we do need 2 builders.
Hello.
I should have really gotten... I should have gotten the food production up by now. Either field kitchen or... something else. Yeah, I think we rushed the field kitchen because I want porridge. That means I need a rain collector as well. So many building projects. We're getting 2 foxes freed up now though. From this. There's our storm automaton. Prioritize the warehouse. We're wasting labor by having the woodcutters run so far. We can actually get tier 2 hearth already. I have no space around my warehouse. I might have to chop some trees here even though it's inefficient. We have a homeless fox. Hey Gronk! Thank you for the raid. Man, you're streaming late today. How long was your stream? Are we looking at 9 to 10 hours or what? I hope you had a good time though. Hey Blue. 12 hours? Incredible. You've earned some rest. Whoops, yep. Are you, how far along are you in, Cyberpunk? Are you close to beating the story? Not far at all? Nice. There's a lot of game there then. But yeah, go take care of yourself. Get some food. Jesus, 12 hours. That's crazy. Play slow because I like to enjoy everything. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's how you get value. Value from for your money. Well, we had a really rough last game, but then I took a break and we're probably gonna have a chill game now. I did manage to beat the last level as well, but it was a long one for sure. What are we looking at here? I have 4 people not doing anything, but they could be building stuff. Except we don't have the materials to build stuff. This water is getting used, that's good. I do have one more slot here. Okay, rain collection. We can do that. 2 foxes can go there. And now the kiln is finally getting built. At last. How bad is the storm gonna be? Ooh, it's pretty bad if I don't build a house right now. Big shelter over here. Over here, wherever I can fit it. I'm so out of space in my initial hearth. Let's just put it here. Maximum priority. That's not going to be built before the storm. So we're going to have one unhappy fox. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We should turn on these biscuits. In fact, we should let them eat the biscuits before anything else, and then turn the other stuff on later. How are we doing on wood? 227. I could probably get rid of a few woodcutters and put them on the kiln. It's not gonna lower hostility because this is a seal. But it's gonna reduce the growth of hostility at least. Just use coal for that, make some jerky. Yeah. Stormwater here as well. Yes, please. Oh, I forgot about the plagues. What is this? Double food consumption and longer rests. That is not great. We are already low on food. But I can't really do much about it. Where's my field kitchen? I thought I built one. Oh, it's not built yet. I'll turn off jerky. Vegetables and mushrooms will go into porridge. And we'll use clearance water for that. Biscuits and pickled goods we can't make yet. I think we're okay though. This storm is not going to be too bad. Can turn off all food during the storm to save. What do you mean? Do you mean starving them during the storm? The foxes would probably die because I would forget to turn it back on. Saves a ton. I think I'm gonna pass on that. I am very prone to forgetting to turn things back on. Especially when I'm 5 hours into a stream. We'll turn drizzle water on here eventually. We don't have bars for this. Fabric, we can probably crank up to 50 at least. We have so much of this stuff. Bricks we're really low on, but we'll do 25. We're not using this for anything else. Planks maybe 20. I'll turn this on now. They can build it. We have enough people in this hearth already. And did I queue up the decorations here? I did. Okay, so let's turn this off for now. Because we want the decorations built first. Oh, that was a mistake. We already put stuff in it. Okay, delete this, get the planks back. Rebuild it and deactivate immediately. There we go. Hostility is low enough that I could take in new people right now. Well, I have enough housing for them. 5 available. Yeah, we could take in 5 people. Or 4. Don't understand this game at all, but I hope you're having fun and you all look great today. Thank you, BLTV. I highly recommend trying this game out. It's amazing. And once you play it yourself, you'll understand a lot more. We have so many harpies already. I think I'll do humans. I'll put the humans to work on porridge. See, I already forgot to turn off food consumption. Or turn food consumption back on, rather. But we'll try to get away with just doing the tier 2s for now. What do we get from the forest? Meat. We have the most amount of eggs. We have free insects. The eggs we're not really using for anything, are we? Can't use eggs for porridge or insects, or jerky rather. We are making jerky with insects and meat. If I get containers, I can do pickled goods with eggs. But yeah, we'll turn on eggs just so the foxes don't starve. They're really fussy about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any blueprints yet. We have enough projects going on right now that we don't need another blueprint. I can turn this back on. And we'll get more woodcutters again. Probably open this glade as soon as possible so we can start working towards the actual seal. Ooh. I think we just do grain delivery line. We have roots and insects already. Like, I would take grain bags if I knew that I would have a small farm, but I don't, so I'm just gonna take grain delivery. Let's cut this open immediately. Any maintenance after the storm? I think everything is where it needs to be right now. We will prioritize burning coal. We'll do it like this, actually. Coal, then sea marrow, then oil, and then finally wood. But hopefully it never comes to burning wood, because we're gonna use the kiln instead. Hopefully. I don't have pipes. I could really use pipes. Okay, I could build a stone cutter specifically for this one clay node. I am getting some clay from this, but I'd rather have a dedicated clay thing. Because we're kind of low on brick production. New orders. Blightrot cysts. This will happen eventually. 10 villagers with clothing fulfilled is pretty trivial. That gives parts. We're not getting eggs from anywhere, so this is a waste. Oh, I think we do the Blightrot because that'll boost my kiln as well. Yeah. It'll take a while to finish because we don't have a lot of Blightrot cysts yet. That's good though. Standing level, we'll get that eventually. Harpy resolve. No, actually that's just number of harpies, which we already have. We have 12. And we're making jerky, so this auto-completes. This we would get eventually, but it would take a long time. I like the reward way better on this though, because we don't want that many harpies when we already have 12. And the berries... The berries might work if we get a berry node. Let's wait and see what's in this glade. I need a makeshift post for provisions. That's a lot of buildings. Granary, tavern, carpenter. What does this do? Service buildings give resolve. That comes into play much later. We can solve it with scrolls and amber. Alternatively, we could just burn it down with coal. We would get sea marrow. We could burn it down with sea marrow and get more sea marrow. But the coal is worth less than the sea marrow apparently, so let's do the coal. Same amount, but less value. The oil would be even better to use, but we don't have that. If I call a trader... or make provisions and do a trade, maybe I can solve this with scrolls instead. That would help my resolve late game, as well as provide me with free harmony decoration. We did get fertile ground. So let's make berries there. Oh, this is a tough one. Tough choice. Now the forester would secure crystallized dew for the foxes. We need houses for them. The tea house would make a better porridge production building. The lumber mill is always good for planks. And we do have... Do we have any of these things? Vegetables, roots, grain. No. Well, we have roots. But not in our actual glades. We do know there's an extra fertile soil there if I'm willing to eat the extra hostility of a small glade. I think we just go forester. In fact, I'm so confident in our food production because of these 3 nodes. Or these 3 cornerstones, rather, that I think we'll just do forester right away. Get those foxes housed as soon as possible. Build the farm fields. We need to clear out a little bit of space here for the forester to actually be built. Hey, Abisuluk, welcome back with a new name. Well, kind of. It's been a while. You kind of disappeared from the Discord as well. Or at least you haven't been online. Deleted all social media apart from YouTube and WhatsApp. Why did you decide to keep WhatsApp? I guess maybe some of your friends are using it for messaging. I see. I'm not even sure I'd consider Discord as social media. It's not really the same thing. We'll have to use some stormwater as well, I guess. Drizzle third. Wait, clearance first. Storm second, drizzle third. No, I got it backwards. It's not... Yeah, I got it backwards. Clearance first, storm second, drizzle third. There we go. How's life been? Pretty miserable, as always. But I'm still alive. We'll use the mushrooms, vegetables... Actually, no vegetables. Yeah, this seems good. We'll use the grain for that, roots for that. Eggs and berries. Now the forester hut itself... I guess we'll start building it too, but we'll have to move it later, because this is not a good spot for it. And we have a lot of projects here and not a lot of labor. But we're getting a lot of stuff set up for later at least. I'm Prestige... I just did Prestige 11 on this fresh account. But we're back down to Prestige 3 now. Because I'm doing a seal and I wanted to chill after a really long game. That Prestige 11 game was pretty rough. I think it will still be fairly challenging, depending on the RNG. Oh, I can get Harpy resolved now. Yeah. Let's just favor the Harpies. So we have 22 people in here. We need to move some over here. Do I move them or do I destroy their house and rebuild? I think we rebuild. Get 2 of those built. This trader better be good. Oh, advanced rain collector. I would love to get that. I'm so poor though. And we haven't been able to do any provisions yet. One of the best games I've ever played. True, yeah. It is extremely good. And underrated. Like, people don't know about this game. It is so good though. Hopefully it gets some more attention after it leaves early access. They should do like a Twitch drop campaign or something to bring more attention to it. It definitely needs to be seen by more people. Okay, we didn't get the farm fields up and running for this drizzle. That's okay. We have a lot of buns in the oven. Balls in the air. I don't even know what I'm saying. The herbalist can get to work on these berries, but we don't have a hearth nearby. I'll probably make a hearth here in this area somewhere. And then the warehouse would go maybe over here-ish. Maybe just right here. There. Definitely a very large game, just not popular in terms of content and streaming. Yeah, exactly. It has the content, it just needs people to see it. Like, it's an undiscovered gem, basically. People don't know about this game, and they need to. They don't know what they're missing. Man, our people are way too happy. What's going on with that? We had an order here earlier. Oh, I didn't choose this. I think we do choose this because we have berries. And that's just gonna instantly complete. Pretty much. Alright, I'll take one human there. I need to be careful not to burn through all my wood. I mean, I'm not gonna run out completely, but I might turn too much of it into coal, making it hard to build stuff. Where can I fit this thing? Also, is there any way I could be able to afford one of these things? I'd love all of these, but I can't afford more than maybe one tops. I don't think I can even afford one, actually. I need 13 amber. And we don't want to waste that much coal on it. Parts. Well, that's a lot of parts, but I do have parts in orders. 3, 4, 3, 5. It's an indie game, right? Plus the game is way more community-based. Also known as they listen. Yeah, they do listen to feedback a lot. I also need pipes, though. Oh, damn it. Can I afford 5 pipes as well as 13 amber here? There's no way, right? We can sell all our parts. Or 7 parts and some coal. Is that even the one I want? I feel like the fuel burning longer is even better and cheaper. We need 7 amber for that. I don't need 5 then. I need 4 because I need to pipe up the field kitchen, I think. And then we don't actually need to waste that many parts either. Yeah, this is totally fine. We can afford this. We'll just secure the fuel supply for the future. The rain collector can wait. We also have fuel over here. High corruption. Oh, I almost forgot. We need that blight post. I couldn't find a spot to build it. I'm actually so low on space. Oh, there we go. Perfect spot. Top priority. Build that now. Definitely a lot better listening / watching you play while doing college work. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Harvester's empty. I like this music. It reminds me a bit of Zelda music, like Ocarina of Time. These noises. We need... how many? We have 8 cysts. Let's make 10. Should be able to do that in time, hopefully. I don't have builders. Too many projects all at once. The warehouse needs to be built. This can be moved now. To the right spot. This woodcutter can now start working toward the seal glade over here. And we'll just do a straight line through. Try to make some roads here as well. Although there's not much room. Maybe I'll have to clear a bit of this forest. Like that. Alright, we got these orders done. I don't know if I want to accept them yet. I can wait. I don't want to boost hostility up to 2. Because it does drain my rainwater a lot. Speaking of water, pipe this up. We're out of pottery containers in general. But that's okay. We're out of stormwater. I could maybe afford to upgrade this eventually. I really should make provisions and start trading as well. There's a lot of things I should do. Let's focus on these trees. And these ones. We definitely have food now. 67 jerky, so let's not eat any tier 1 food ever. Should turn on all of these, right? Yeah, why not? I could have sworn I picked a clothing need thing. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I picked the other alternative for that. Fox Resolve we probably could have gotten here. But now the storm is coming, so I don't know. Although foxes tend to be fairly happy during storms, don't they? As long as they're fed. I definitely need this up and running in the next drizzle. Is this done yet? We have 6 out of 10. That's alright. I can take out 1 harpy from there, put it in there. Stormwater is being consumed faster than it's being earned, but we're entering a storm, so that's gonna change. Oh, new plague. What is this? Storm is 100% longer. Sacrificing goods is not allowed. That's actually totally fine with me. I wasn't gonna sacrifice anyway, and I forgot to do this. Jesus. Completely slipped my mind that I had an event here. Okay. Can I solve it in time with my foxes? This is kind of bad. I think we have it. As long as I have harpies here, we should be able to carry the coal fast enough. We have enough coal. I can sacrifice sea marrow, although I can't because of this plague. Yeah, we just have to hope that they can carry 15 coal fast enough. They should be able to. Come on. Yeah, we're good. That could have been bad. I don't know if this chaos consequence would be permanent even after solving it. If I let that trigger. Because that would have been horrible. I could use more people on stuff. More people on water. We solved the blight rots for the most part. So I'll take out one of these guys and put him on water. One more. This is now ready to be opened pretty much. That's good. We can start putting people on this as well. Man, I really don't have the labor for this. I guess these guys are probably not working very hard, are they? We've maxed out the fabric. And we don't have enough stone, but we have a fair supply of bricks. Yeah, let's take one of those guys out. We'll replace one of these harpies with a fox. I guess just one for now, but we'll need more during drizzle. Well, the storm is longer, so we have a lot of time to prepare. Which is actually quite good. This plague actually benefited me. Because it just gave us more time. Oh, I really should have handed this in to get more value from these berries. But I don't want to deal with that extra hostility, because that will put me at 2. Maybe we take these guys off for now, so we're not wasting berry value. We do have plenty of other places we can use the labor. This has been burned down, that's good. Wood is fairly stable. This is not doing anything. This is out of which water type? It's out of drizzle water, which is not surprising. Take one fox off of that. And we'll cut this open as soon as the storm ends. Because we want to get started on the seal. Global production speed, but fast, but slower traders. I really don't like any of these options here. Consumption control disabled is not good. Not good at all. I guess we could take slower traders and just call the trader whenever we need one. It's a risk though. Global production speed is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I've never taken this before, at least not as far as I remember, so let's do that. We need more foxes for the fox population thing. Take in these people. And at this point, I think... I don't know. I want to keep my hostility low. We're currently stuck at 2. We can't lower it. Unless I make another hearth. Get another hearth up to 2. Which is doable. We'll start working on this one. We'll need a garden. Actually, we'll do smaller decorative items because there's not a lot of room here. Wow, these guys are planting, that's good. We'll move... let me see. I'm currently at 4 woodcutters. We probably want more. I'm gonna be chopping the sea marrow. But we're really good on fuel right now. And purging fire as well is pretty decent. We're wasting away here. Nothing is happening. That's a lot of reeds. Can probably just uncap fabrics. Can reeds be used for porridge? No. I don't think there's any food you can make with reeds directly. You can convert it through the ranch, maybe. You can use it for wine, I think. But probably not any type of food. Alright, I'm gonna hand in the berries one. And... fuck it, let's do both. We need more people to get the safe haven. And I'll build harpy houses out the wazoo. 4 here. Could you chop this, please? Hey, Luis Nazario. Welcome. Wood cutting. Ooh. Haulers move faster. Carpenter. We already have a carpenter we can reclaim. I think what I'll do is... oh man, I need pipes again. I need everything. But we can definitely sell a bunch of fabric. Maybe not that much because we're building harpy houses right now. And we can get 8 for this. And then... I don't know, man. I think we do sell that much fabric. It's still not going to be enough to get the pipes as well. Nor anything else of value, really. Let's do this. We do have labor all of a sudden from accepting that many new harpies. So I'm gonna put them to work. Probably at wood cutting right now. Yeah, we've been neglecting the wood cutting a bit. You can stay there. I might want to chop some wood around my main hearth as well. We'll do stone. We got a new order. Dangerous Glades, 4. That's too many. Humans and clothing is easy. Plus eggs. We're not getting eggs from anywhere. This being too many is kind of rough. I'd rather not have to break into 3 additional forbiddens after, or dangerous/forbiddens after this seal one. This does have a better reward than this, but the vegetables are also wasted. Screw it. We can use the eggs if we get a ranch. But that's basically the only situation we'll have eggs from. And this one is easy to complete. We just need to turn on clothing consumption and it'll auto-complete as soon as we have 12 humans. What do I pick here? Tinkerer for tools, maybe. We will have bars. Training gear is nice too. Pack of building materials. Really efficient recipe. The press would get me a flour recipe, but it's a weak one. And I think I'm covered in terms of fuel, so I don't need the oil recipe. That would also cut into my food production as well. So yeah, let's go with the tinkerer. We kind of did have tools already from this carpenter, I just realized. But still. Oh, I should restore this granary for a pickled goods recipe and a fabric recipe. Or already have the workshop, so it would mainly be for the pickled goods. I think the workshop will be able to keep up for now. Alright, let's have a quick look at our labor. We're still in there. Field kitchen is working hard. That's great. I don't have pipes. I would love to get some pipes. Don't want to sell this stuff though. Alright, we'll leave it. Open this up, see what's in there. Alright, buy perks or blueprints. Earn reputation from events. Or pipe up 8 buildings. We have 3 out of 8. Next plague is... double Blightrot cyst generation from water usage. That's actually a good thing. Because we have orders for Blightrot cyst burning. So another dud plague, which is nice. Oh wow. That's amazing. Ancient artifact and survivor bonding from burning this down. Yes, please. That is much better than just 1 reputation point, and the price is also higher on this. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll get a lot of hostility temporarily. Harpies might be unhappy for a bit, but I think we'll be able to pull that off. Before the storm. Yeah, we're in early drizzle right now. We should be able to do that before the storm. It's a bit far for them to run, but we have a warehouse here. Only problem is the hearth timing might screw us over. Like if they have to go on break, they have to run back to this hearth. I would like a hearth here-ish. Probably right here. So let's chop these trees. No labor. That's fine. Oh, they're already working on this. We're good. Harvester camp is empty. I think we're good on reeds for now. I'll place it over here, but we'll take the people out of it because we don't have to collect this just yet. Deactivate that. I would love these pipes. I think we call a trader and see if we can buy some pipes somehow. I still didn't get provisions. Maybe I'll put one more person on that. Yeah, I don't know. Is this... Yeah, that's a better location for that. Are we using all our woodcutters now? Yes, we are. Do we need to chop wood in this area? Not really. Let's build some roads here. Get them all the way to the seal and beyond. Eventually we're gonna want a warehouse in here. Hey, tactical zigzagging. We are doing alright. At least in game. Hope you're well. Did I not build 4 of these? Oh, the 4th is being built right now. We'll just leave 2 builders because we have a lot of projects going. This is gonna be great though. We get so many free bars, so many good stuff, so many good cornerstones. What's this game about? It's about managing supply chains and a bunch of stuff. It's kind of hard to describe actually, but it's like a city builder with a lot of supply chain management, and it's also a roguelite. So there's some RNG involved in terms of what you get offered. You have to make do with what you get. Oh, maybe we just sell a bunch of pickled goods. We have so much of it. Is that too greedy? We have pottery. We can make more. I think we sell it. Resin, I will sell a little bit of that. I do believe we're going for the rain engines because we just got a ton of bars from this stuff, and we'll get some more from the drizzle here. I should make a plantation as well, because we might not need bars forever in this area. Maybe build a plantation over there. This woodcutter can be moved now. Let's move it over... Where? Over here, I guess. I should be working on human houses as well at this point. Can get a few of them in here. We have some room. Herbalist has run out. There's mushrooms over there, but we don't have a warehouse or a hearth near it. We'll build a warehouse, get these mushrooms collected. Maybe the 3rd hearth can go here as well. It might be time for that actually, because we have a... No wait, the 3rd hearth is going here. Yeah, let's set that up instead. Greedy? I have no idea. Indeed. Pack of building materials, we can make that. I think I got a building for that specifically, right? Tinkerer. How does the game hinder your development? Disasters occur or you have competing cities? I'm glad you asked. The forest hates us. So the more trees we chop down, or the more aggressively we expand, the more angry the forest gets. And then we have these penalties that can cause our people to get unhappy or just outright die or fail production or stuff like that. Then there's also the Queen's impatience. If we don't expand fast enough and don't complete enough stuff for the Queen, she'll get impatient, and once this red bar reaches maximum, we just die. We lose. So it's a balancing act between Queen's impatience and hostility of the forest. And having higher impatience actually reduces hostility as well. So it's a really, really fun little balancing act. She invades you, she actually just executes me. She doesn't... There's no combat. You just lose automatically. Oh, see, we got some rep with the Queen, which lowers impatience. I could get the ranch here. Yeah, let's get the ranch. That's a good one. Is that a new feature that high impatience reduces forest hostility? I think it's been that way for a long time actually, but it's not very well advertised. I didn't know about it for the longest time either when I started playing this, like, super early access. But it's a nice way to try to reduce your hostility. Just get the Queen impatient enough that it goes down a bit. That's why I like to call traders a lot of the time, just to get impatience higher, and thus lowering hostility. Speaking of traders, can I afford to buy anything? We can sell a little bit of coal. I'm still not very rich. Thanks for your kind commentary, taking notes. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it. I would maybe like to get a trader before the next storm. But it would be better if I could afford to actually buy his stuff. Especially pipes. I think we'll probably go for the install rain engines order for the seal. We could install them in... Oh, we already have the kiln and the workshop and the field kitchen. Tinker, we could do it in. Makeshift post as well. And we'll have a granary soon. Tinker, makeshift post, granary, that's 3 more. What else could I install it in? The ranch. We'll build a ranch, install it there, and then we only need 1 more. Alright, I think that's the plan. I feel like this can be destroyed now. And moved over here. We'll prioritize building that. And then we'll put the ranch here because that's closer to the warehouse, while this can be closer to the other hearth. Yeah, that seems better. I can move the trader as well. He doesn't need to take up space in our main hearth area. Then we can put the makeshift post over here. Might be time for another rain collector, potentially. Well, we need a trader to get pipes anyway. I think what I'll do is I'll wait as long as I can before the storm and then call immediately. What's that eye-looking thing with teeth? This thing is... I'm doing a special mission right now. So instead... Normally you'd win by getting your reputation all the way to maximum here. But as you can see, this game cannot be won by earning reputation. You must find and close the seal. And this is the seal. And you basically have to complete 4 sets of 3 objectives where you can pick one option. And that'll win the game. We don't have to care about reputation as much this game. But we still have to worry about the Queen's Impatience. Well, I think we just let him work. We have a bunch of stuff to build. Everything is moving along. We're finally making pipes from those free bars that we got earlier. Let's actually use both types. Our foxes are incredibly happy. Actually, a little bit too happy. Because we don't want to get too much rep and lower our impatience too much. I might want to make them unhappy for a bit. Just a little bit. It's kind of risky to starve foxes though, because they tend to die. Now we'll leave them for now. We'll favor... There's no point in favoring anyone at this point, actually. I'll just eat the higher hostility. How bad could it be? We're gonna lose rainwater. WTF, bro? What do you mean? Storm is soon. How long? How long can I wait? I think it's 30 seconds before the storm. Don't make the fishes unhappy. Oh, there's no normal fish in this game, but there's fishmen, and they're usually not on your side. They're like evil cultists. Or something. Okay, I'm gonna call the trader now. 30 seconds, that's good. We'll get him just before the storm. Oh, we have a trade order. That's not good. That's not enough amber for that amount of bars. I do have pipes now. I don't want to pipe anything up before this storm because we're already getting this penalty. So there's no point. But what I do want is to get this built that also needs pipes. Prioritize that. I think maybe we'll do... We'll put some humans in here. They can make berries. Probably don't need more than 2 harpies here. Maybe even 1. Just get a little bit of crystallized dew, and then use the most of it for berries. +3 to plank production is pretty insane. Smokehouse is also pretty good. Makes me wish I could afford all 3 of these, because they're all good. Can I make that happen somehow? We can sell sea marrow. We have so much of it. Holy shit. Okay, that's a lot of sea marrow. How much wood do I have? I want to check my wood supply before we do that, because we don't want to run out of fuel. 263, that's great. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna sell most of my sea marrow. Get all the amber we can get. How much do I actually need though? 17, 13, that's 30 total. And then another 15, 45. So we really only need 25 amber from the trader.
Hey, you there. Yeah, you, fishy fella.
Hey, Abisaluk. Do I need anything else from him? Maybe ale for later. It's a bit premature though. We could use tools or parts probably for some of the orders. Scrolls for later as well. I think we just do this amount of sea marrow. And then save the rest of our resources for another trade down the line. Do I have anything that sells for 25? 27. Coal, okay. We'll do that, and we'll get all 3 of these things. Do I want parts? Nah, we're fine. Right, the storm is coming though. We'll probably be stuck at hostility 3 for the storm. Which means I need to turn off my rain engines. That's gonna lower my production substantially. But it is what it is. Let's also build the tinker over here. We'll maybe scrap the carpenter. It does give luxury goods, which we'll probably never use. I should get this set up as well. This is a way better pickled goods production facility. But I need the hearth up and running first. We have labor. Put some of that labor there. Make sure we burn those cysts. I guess we just wait and see how the storm goes. I probably only want to be cutting the important trees, like the big ones. And we might want to open this up eventually and get the fertile soil there. Yeah, let's just unpause and see how the storm goes. The rain punk machinery curse. Yeah, that's fine. We turned off all the rain punk right now. I could put people on building and gathering for the most part. Harpies are going down to 5 or 0 actually, but we can favor them and get them up to 5, so we're good there. Sacrifice burns quicker. That's not a problem. We're not sacrificing. Everyone is housed. Yeah, we're actually really good on hostility 3. It's fine. Completely fine at 3. And hopefully these guys don't have to run too far. The Blight Post is pretty far away from this area. Is there anything else I want to buy here before we let him leave? You're doing very well, thank you. Although we did lower the prestige down to 3 again, so it's not really that hard anymore. But I definitely needed a chill game after that last one. I don't think we sell anything here. I'll pipe up the remaining buildings after the storm. We'll just use the storm to build stuff. This plague doesn't really do anything. All the cysts are taken care of. Oh, don't use wood for that. Don't be silly. That was a mistake. Alright. Upgrade this. And as soon as we have the pipes for it, I think we'll do the second upgrades as well. And third, for both of these. Pickled goods. That's a really good trade. I have so much. The mushrooms. I don't want to sell a lot of the mushrooms. I think we just sell this grain instead. Not all of it. Just a small one for rep. Parts. That's not a very good parts trade. It's mediocre. Yeah, I don't like the amount of provisions these cost, so I'm gonna go with this one crystallized dew instead. We do have a source of that now. We can make it here. I think we'll only need one harpy working this, and then the humans will get to plant the rest. We might actually move this guy over here so he doesn't cover as much of it, to make sure the humans get priority on some of the field. I think this is probably better. That way the humans get most of it. Yeah. New people, new order. Pickled, skewer, jerky, but it's need fulfilled. These ones I can definitely do at some point. I don't know if I'll get skewers. Either reward is fairly substantial. I think I'm gonna go with the safe bet here, this one. Actually, skewers, I'm sure we'll get a trader who sells skewers at some point. And global food production is better than bigger ovens, especially when we don't have any pipe production yet. Wildfire essence is good, but we can buy that too. I'm gonna go with this one. We're already fixing, or already solving 2 of them. One is already solved. How are we doing on housing now? We need fox houses. We have all the harpy houses. Could use a few more human houses, but we're building them. This ranch isn't getting built yet. It should though, it's fine. As soon as the storm ends, I'm gonna turn on the rain punk again. And the kiln, the workshop, the field kitchen. And at this point, we should be rich enough to actually start piping up the rest. Right? We'll need 4 times 5, so 20 pipes. I'll probably just prioritize that. I don't know. Yeah, we need that done. Good insect trade. We'll take that. Fabric trade. Too heavy on the provision cost though, so I'll only take 1 stack. What do we get? Corruption resistance, probably not gonna matter this game. Boost resolve by 1 per every 3 levels of standing with other settlements. This would significantly boost my rep in the late game, my reputation. And my resolve for the final seal, potentially. But I think I'd rather play with clay delivery, honestly. That gives me free pottery. Pretty much. Yeah. These guys are not working. Yeah, this is definitely one of the buildings we're gonna pipe. They have insects, not enough meat. We're gonna turn this up to 30. We'll build the tinker. We need to pipe that as well once it's built. Let's put this over here again. Tinker over here. Who do we take in? We need a lot of foxes, I think. No, we need more humans for this order. Oh, we need more foxes for this order, though. Either way, 1 human, 4 fox. Yeah, this is superior in both aspects, so let's do that. Smokehouse. I forgot to build that. We need it. Over here, maybe? Or here. Wow, I have so many people now. I need to catch up on houses. This is 14. We're gonna tear down these houses and start making species housing for everyone. We need 1 more in here. Let's make it a human one. This place could also use a bit of extra housing. I don't have normal shelters, do I? I think I tore them all down, or I didn't build them. I have big shelters. We'll definitely need some fox housing here. We'll build 2 there. 2 there. 1 harpy, probably 2 more human. I think we'll mostly need them in this glade. We'll just get all of that built. ASAP. Ooh, meat production. As well as this. We can multiply our reeds into leather. We could get eggs going. Don't actually know what I want my ranch to be doing. Maybe leather. Turn off the reeds. Only use leather actually for fabric. This uses drizzle water, which we don't really have in abundance just yet. But it's also a building to pipe up for the seal progress, which is what really matters right now. I think we do the meat up to like 30, just so we always have some meat. Seal progress is very important. It is, yeah, but we have, we're working on it. We're working on these pipes as soon as possible. Once all of that gets delivered, we'll complete this part of the seal and move on. I'll deliver these mushrooms too. Probably want to call a trader soon. Get some more impatience going. Don't have that much amber yet. I think we'll wait until 2 of these orders finish at least. Or 2 of these trade routes, rather. Granary should be working on crops as well. And we should put people in there. We'll use roots for those. How many do I need? 5. And that's the only one that needs... Sorry, crops. Yeah. Pickled goods. Right, we need pickled goods production here. All the barrels. Field kitchen doesn't need to do that anymore. We're using fruits, berries, eggs for that. Okay. Roots, berries, eggs, pottery. Alright. Probably want to prioritize the non-roots. Because we're using roots for other stuff as well. I have a... I should probably stop cutting so much wood right now. Yeah, we're cutting too much wood. Let's drop at least 1 guy, maybe 2.
Yeah.
We'll pipe this up for the pickled goods production to be more efficient, and we'll do a limit of 15 on this for now. Building materials. I do have the Tinkerer built. Not fully finished yet, though. I'm not sure which of the building materials I'll have enough of to use. Probably going to be wood, because we took a +3. But currently, we don't have enough. So I'm going to wait. Or we could do all 3 and then just limit it really low. Limit it at 10. Because that will give us both of the orders. And then we don't have to make any more after that. What else should I be doing during this drizzle? Pick a blueprint. We could get the distillery for barrels and wine. and porridge. All three of those are good. A service building might come in handy later, but I think we still have a lot of rep to go, so we can afford to hold off on the service until much later. Although we're getting dangerously close to strange lights. That's kind of bad. I need to lower my hostility somehow. I guess we call traders. These are not quite done yet. Okay, this is fine. They don't need to be working there right now. Type that up as well. We'll keep a lot of builders active for now. Get them actually building the stuff. Did I put people in the ranch? I did. Pipe that up. Man, look at all those builders go. That's excellent. Let's do parks over here as well. Probably on this side. Garden. And yeah, let's call that trader now. We have 29 amber and probably stuff that we can sell to him as well. Oh, I just realized we could easily do this instead of the piping up stuff, depending on whether he sells good blueprints or perks. Crystallized dew for 10 berries? We are making berries. That is most excellent. We'll actually buy both of these. These two. And that'll get us a seal right now. Next plague is -5 global resolve. That's fine. I hope. Reputation from resolve. That should happen on its own pretty soon. Sell 100 amber worth in one transaction. Could potentially happen. But I'm not going to count on it. I don't want to open any more glades, so I don't think I want to do empathy, loyalty, or corruption. Because opening glades will increase hostility. I think we'll just go for the rep one. Forester's Hut production. That kind of sucks, because we just eliminated the need for the Forester's Hut in the first place by getting free crystallized dew for berries. So I think I'm gonna move over to just plantation and just delete this. We'll let him finish this season. Hopefully I remember to remove this during the storm. Anything else worth getting here? So we're going for the rep, probably. How much could I get from this? Yeah, it wouldn't be enough for 100, I think. Even if I sold most of everything. I think we just save our money for now. Trade routes are worth 1 more amber. Doesn't apply to routes already in progress. Affect scales along with quantity. This is a really good one though. Just getting more value from trade routes. I'm gonna be really rich in this game. How's our housing situation? Harpies are covered, foxes are missing one. We can probably delete the shelter. And then we can build the houses we need. I should move one of these houses, but I think I'll just delete one and then rebuild it. So now we're at 14 there, 14 there, and a lot less here. So we'll just build everything here now. One more fox house. We've queued up 2 human houses, so that'll cover the humans for now. This is a garden. Yeah, we need one more fox house and... Oh, we actually have enough harpies. We have the fox house queued up as well. Okay. We don't need anything. We've already queued up the required housing. I do, however, need my planks to be finished. Stop making pipes. We have enough. I would really like the tank capacity. But I guess there's no rush. Oh, I just realized these guys can harvest other types. Today I learned something. Like this, the recipes only determines what they can plant. But they can actually harvest the other stuff as well. So once they're done harvesting their crystallized dew, they're gonna help out with the berry harvest. That's interesting. Oh, I should probably make the smokehouse. Should have done that a while ago. Where can I fit it? Over here? Over here? If I put it here... I need a blight post in like this area or something. Let's put that there and then build a blight post. I don't know. Here? It's not urgent. We can deactivate this and get it later. I just want to reserve the space for it. Pottery will be made there. Which is good. We'll actually use sea marrow for that. And then coal second. Same thing with the jerky. Sea marrow first, coal second. No wood. I think if I really wanted to, I could probably push resolve right now. I'd rather wait until after the storm though. Let's not go to 4 hostility until after the storm. Also, I can build a beacon tower, which can get me some free stuff. Completely forgot about this. Where would I put it? Over here? Over here? Still low on planks. let's get planks going. Prioritize that for now. We need them built right now. Did I fix the leather recipes? I did. Why am I making eggs out of this? That's not great. I could make eggs out of berries though. But I think I'd rather do the other stuff first. Yeah, like this. We're gonna have a lot of berries. That's cool. This guy... What are you doing? You're harvesting, that's fine. Smokehouse built. Pipe it up. And that's ready to just start cranking out jerky and stuff. Don't have enough drizzle water now. And I didn't actually select the distillery, but I think I will. Smithy can make better pipes, but we're pretty good on pipes at this stage. I don't think I actually need any of this. Don't need more recipes, or more blueprints rather, just yet, in general. We need to catch up on building projects and just getting everything set up. Fairly expensive in terms of provisions, but otherwise good. So I might take that trade. We'll take all three, actually. And I think we call Sahilda. We need the impatience higher to lower hostility right now. I'm probably not going to be able to afford much for this trader, but that's okay. One more harpy house. How did I forget one harpy house? Have I queued it up already? I must have just forgotten about it. Or miscounted what I had. Small farm. I don't know. I think we're good on berries. I don't think I want to start a whole new production line of flour and grain and stuff. I could use the small farm to supply my ranch as well though. So maybe we do go for that. That seems like it might be the play. If we open the small glade, get another fertile area. That'll get us a lot of different food types. I don't want to sell too much here. We'll just buy the small farm. What are my woodcutters doing right now? They are done with all their assignments. We might actually do only marked trees. Gotta go. Thank you very much for entertaining. Have a good one. Alright. Thanks for watching. You have a good one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna open this up. We'll mark trees here. I'll just put my woodcutters over here. We need to clear some of the space anyway. We've already cleared all the trees that don't open glades here. I think we have to do another rain collector. Our planks are kind of low still, but not low enough to warrant this being the top priority anymore. Oh nice, we got the reputation points. Let's fix the seal. Next up, standing level. That's probably the one we're going for. Because there's no way I'm getting that many parts and tools and pipes, right? Even if I could get all of this, it's such an expensive thing to hand in. I'd much rather just do the standing. We are making some progress on that. Not a lot, though. I don't know, maybe we'll do the service thing. We've got housing complex needs. We might just need a service building to do this. Any service.
Hi.
You don't sell any service stuff. We'll see. I currently feel like I should be building... I might just go provisioner just to have the option to go for flour. We already have a good tool recipe. And the pipe recipe doesn't matter that much. We don't need as many pipes as other stuff. Ale and scrolls. Don't have wine for that. I don't think I have enough fruits to make this worthwhile. As well as containers. We're using those for pickled goods. Yeah, let's go provisioner. Brick oven. Trapper's camp. Wait, didn't I have... I had some big insect nodes. Only those two though, but they're really big. 77 charges in each. And like I said, I don't really want to set up a whole flower chain right now. I just think we're kind of good on... Well, humans and harpies both want biscuits and pie. So I guess it's not that bad. It's a lot of labor though. Like we need to man the farm. And the supplier for the flour. And then also the bakery. And we're still not... We still don't have this distillery up and running yet. Which... I'll do here. I think. Can I fit it? Oh, I didn't activate this either. Let's put the foxes to work there. I guess the bakery is a really good pick here actually, because even the pottery recipe is better than the current one I'm using. Yeah, let's go for that. Where's my smokehouse? Yeah, that's working. We don't have enough drizzle water. woodcutter's not allowed to cut any of these trees. Let's allow a few more. Wait. I've had this cornerstone available this entire season and I didn't take it. Oops. I think we'll just do pigment for insects. We are producing insects. That's a really cheap trade, we'll take it. Oh, I didn't pick the trapper's camp. Oops. I'll just get a quick supply of grain here. Actually, 2 of those. Because we're using it to make more meat, which is helpful. Storm is approaching, which means I should disable my rain punk. Can I? Yeah, we can. Everything else. Yeah, it all needs to be on the left. Let's see. Okay, that's all the rain punk turned off. Plague of snakes. That's just resolved, that's fine. Well, we might want to turn off some woodcutters. Let me see. 14... 14... Now this hearth, we want to grow bigger because we have a tavern here. Now let's turn some of these guys off. We'll leave one on. And we'll just keep working on these big trees here and cut up in this glade. Wait, no. If I open that during the storm, we might actually go into 4. Because that's a glade opening. Change of plans. Let's turn off all the woodcutters here. Put another guy in the kiln. We should have more than enough wood to last us through the storm, even if we produce in the kiln the whole time. And I'd forgotten to turn off the jerky recipe. Oops. Thankfully that's fixed now. Build the bakery, now that we have labor for building. We'll put harpies in here. They can use sea marrow for this. Build up to 25 of these things. Is there any other building I need? Distillery? Didn't build that yet? Okay. It's really packed down here at this hearth. Not a lot of room, but we can maybe get another warehouse and then chop some trees in this area. I think we just turn off all woodcutters so we don't raise hostility by accident. Yeah, and these blight fighters are more than capable of keeping up. Easy. The other building I needed was provisioner. Don't have room for that either. I might have room for it here if I move this. And then chop down the trees. Okay, let's put them back on woodcutting. Just until we get these trees out of the way. That shouldn't raise hostility that much. This field kitchen is only making porridge right now. So let's turn that off. Because this is our new porridge house. Prioritize using mushrooms probably for the porridge. Right? Yeah, we're not using the mushrooms and the pickled goods. What did I do with this? 3, 2, and then 0. There we go. I'll let them finish and then clear out this building. Alright, they're done. Take everything out, deactivate it, put them in here instead. They really like being in there. We can pipe that up, but we're not going to activate that until after the storm. We actually have more than enough storm water, so let's take the foxes out and let them do something else. This should be clear enough now to build a provisioner. Clearance. Wait, is this clearance? No, that's storm. This is clearance. I don't think we need this blight post yet. Probably next season. We don't have the parts for it, but we can get it from orders. I need to be working on standings in these places. I guess since we have the most progress in this one, I'll unlock more orders in that one. Stag's Refuge. Next one on the list would be Blackburn. Do another order there. So we're focusing on Blackburn and Stag's Refuge. I'll try to remember that. I'll turn off the pottery in there. Put some foxes there. I need to manage these pie and biscuit recipes, but I don't want to do it until we actually have the flour. This actually doesn't need to exist right now. So let's clear that. Deactivate it. We'll just move it over here so it's out of the way. No fabric. What am I wasting fabric on? Probably building material packs. Where would I make that? The Tinkerer. Right? Yeah. Turn that off. We have enough. We don't have to actually do that anymore. Clear this out. I think at this point we can just pause the Tinker altogether. We'll come back to it later maybe. Yeah, just let the foxes do stuff. Let them haul. Blackburn. I'm tempted to go big on the reeds, even though we aren't really making many of them anymore. But that'll get me closer to the standing I need. And we can put some people on reeds over here. No suitable trees. Alright. We'll put them... we'll actually turn this off for now. Until the storm ends. Alright. So we have a root line. I think we do roots primarily for flour, and we'll only do flour up to 100 because we don't want to overproduce and run out of raw materials for it. I'll do berries for provision packs up to 50. And we'll pipe it up. How are the packs of crops going? They are not really going right now. That's okay though. I'm not in a hurry to get that. I think we'll rebuild this tavern now. We could get new people. I'll wait until after the storm. But we would need foxes, I believe, yes, and humans. So this group has both foxes and humans. We'll build one of each house. That was fox, human, harpy. We might want to do one of these things at some point. Probably just global production for the drizzle season that's coming up right now. Or clearance. No, actually it's production speed, or production rate. That is speed. Yeah, so it's not really going to affect our farm anyway. Because it'll be the same amount, I think. It doesn't matter if we do it in drizzle or clearance. I'll do it in drizzle. Amber for wood. Harvesting, planting slower. All houses have room for more. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit late to get the housing thing. And it's gonna make it a pain in the ass to rebalance the population again. I think I just want to do the lumber tax here. Even though we're not chopping that much wood, it's at least something. I would have loved crowded houses early on. Not right now. Right. Ranch, pipe up. Workshop, pipe up. Field kitchen. Move away. Actually, we delete the field kitchen. I have all of these recipes elsewhere. There's no reason to ever use it again. I want to fill this up. Bakery can get harpies instead. Get the foxes on this. Let's get chopping on this wood. Provisioner can be piped. Makeshift post. actually also is completely obsolete, I think. Yeah, all of those recipes exist elsewhere. Let's delete it. We are wasting labor here. Let's take them out. This thing can be piped. The bakery needs pipes. I'm not gonna have enough drizzle water for all of this production though. That's just not happening. Kiln. Pipe up. Honestly, tinker as well, even though we're not using it right now. I think I might need more rainwater collection. Don't have the parts for that. Yeah, we're gonna need so much extra drizzle water, which I really don't have anywhere. Clearance and stormwater we're looking good on so far. Alright, 3 builders. We are building the houses we need. Let's also build the decorations that we need for the next tier. Get that built now. Ooh, more trades. Blackburn and Stags. These are both really good trades. Which one is most valuable? They're both the same. Well, I have more sea marrow, so I'm gonna go with that one. And I think we also just upgrade Blackburn and Stag, so we get more options. Probably want to call another trader, because my impatience is really low. Although that would be 4 this time, so maybe I hold off on that. That's a bit much. That's probably... yeah, that's gonna be the last time I'm able to call a trader, so I better choose my timing wisely. Stonecutter's done, but there's more. Another blueprint. Clothier would be nice. Tavern. Are we producing wine or ale? No. We don't get that here. We already have a tavern, so if I want a service building, I want a different one. I think we do the clothier to get all of these recipes. That's the most versatile choice here. And we'll start making clothing. Yeah. And it's taking forever to chop these trees. Let's add a few more harpies to that. Ah, the herbalist is done. There's nothing else for it. Okay. Delete it. Speaking of which, let's rebuild it and get these berries. We got some more farmland. Definitely just gonna do another I was gonna say another plantation, but I think I need the farm, right? Yeah. Maximum priority. We need the grain to get flour and stuff. That's not gonna come into effect until next season though, so I guess there's no need to prioritize this over anything. Because we kinda missed the mark there. Oh, I'm suddenly really low on wood again. I guess I've been burning it in the kiln. On the bright side, we have lots of coal. But I should keep an eye on that. And make sure we don't run out completely. So let's actually chop some more wood. At least until this tree is done. And I might want to clear out some more areas or prep another glade for opening in case we need it later. Trader, not this season. Okay. Might have tools, luxury items, building materials, and perks. I could really use service building stuff. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go for standing. So this is for Blackburn, this for Stags. I think we'll be just shy of Stags, but Blackburn should finish when this finishes. So let's do another big one for Stags. Or at least big enough. Stags has 20 incoming. Wait, that's big enough. Yeah, we don't need any more. We'll just do whatever we need for money. Well, we have tons of pickled goods. I'll just do a maximum pickled goods trade. Any of these worth taking now? I would have taken this sooner had I thought of it. I don't see a way to go below 4 hostility right now, unless I sacrifice coal during the storm, which is really wasteful. Next plague is gonna eat my food. I think I'm fine. I have so much food. Way too much food. I think we do call this trader, actually. 4 impatience. That's the only way I'm gonna get below 4 hostility for the next storm. No more woods. Where do I want to chop wood then? I don't see any other large trees unless we open up a glade. So I guess I'll just clear out some space near the warehouse here. And we'll put it back to avoid glades except marked. They'll be allowed to do what they will, what they wish, I mean. Do as they please is the phrase I was looking for. I'll just have to keep an eye on my hostility and make sure I don't go up to 4 again. I'll try to watch the wood. I could prep this Forbidden Glade. Let's do that. Control. Alright, we're back down to 3. We can lower hostility with him. That's awesome. Trade routes are not going to finish in time, so I've got to do something here. Well, I can sell a bunch of food, especially jerky. Some pickle goods. Porridge. Sea marrow. Fuel burns longer, that's also really good. What do I need for those? 17, so 5 plus 14, that's 19. There we go. I could really use some parts as well, but I think I need wine and ale, but we don't have ale here as an option. Wine for the tavern for sure. I might just double up on scrolls as well. Auto the pickled goods. There we go, close enough. If I was smart, I'd probably buy all the service building items, because I don't know which service building I'll end up with eventually. I'm not smart though.
Let's go.
Or rather, I'm too lazy to do all the trading. Hopefully, I'll just get enough from the tavern. We need more wine, and we need ale at some point. I can make wine. So we might do that. Yeah, we can use berries or mushrooms and make like up to 100 wine. It's gonna cut into my porridge for a while, but that's fine. Right, corruption is a thing. Activate this. Don't need anything else from the trader right now. I think we take this order, because that'll improve the efficiency of my hearth indirectly. Well, it'll improve the efficiency of this coal recipe, which is still cutting through my wood quite hard. Maybe we should take some of these off. How are we doing on housing? Everyone is housed. This stuff is not quite built yet. I need 2 more foxes and 1 more human in the next wave, hopefully. Forum will let me do scrolls. Explorer's Lodge would also do that, but Explorer's Lodge would also give me more resolve. Yeah, we do Explorer's Lodge. I need some fabric. We can build it here. I do have a fabric thing here. Yeah, let's go with that one. I don't want to lower my impatience too much, but yeah. That one's important. My drizzle water is woefully inefficient, or insufficient rather, not inefficient. Provisioner. Do I need this anymore? Well, it's capped. It's fine. Just leave it up. This actually does need to get built soon. Maybe we take off some woodcutters. We can unfavor the harpies. We don't need them favored. I'll just keep an eye on this. Stuff's getting built. Wood's getting chopped. Alright, let's turn off all wood cutting right now. We don't want hostility going up during the storm. I totally forgot that I built a herbalist camp here. That would have been smart to actually enable. That's fine though. I'll just stuff all of these people in here. Make sure the blight doesn't kill anything. Oh, and now we have to do the tedious water maintenance. Turn everything off again. Kinda sucks. I really dislike vanishing water. Because there's no counter to it. It's just, if you have that much hostility, you just can't use water. We could keep this going until the storm actually starts, though. It wasn't fully started yet. Clothier. Yeah, we don't need that yet. Yeah, let's keep the pipes up on the storm and clearance until the storm is actually there. Put some humans here. Small warehouse. We want this efficient. Any good trades? Flower trade's pretty good. Blackburn stags. That's pretty much all my flour, but still a lot of amber. And we'll just remake it. These guys... Oh, we forgot to set this up, actually. I'll do meat for the pie. I'll do roots for this. Don't have clay anyway, so we're not really making much pottery right now. We do have some clay incoming, so that's okay. I don't want the humans this happy though. Don't give me rep, please. Stop it, silly humans. Alright, now we turn this off. Hopefully that's all of them. It would be nice if there was a toggle for this. To just turn everything off during vanishing water or something. And then have it resume automatically after vanishing water is gone. I don't know. Would be a neat quality of life thing, but very niche because it would only work for one forest mystery. So maybe not worth implementing. I don't know. Right, are we ready for the storm? Blight posts are manned. We're at 3 hostility. Yeah, we're fine. 2 builders. Not a whole lot to build right now. Fuel. I should check my fuel. We have tons of coal, right? Yeah, all the coal. We're fine. My wood is really low. I might want to stop making so much wood, or making so much coal rather. We'll reduce this to just 1 worker. I'll prioritize stone over clay there, because we need the clay elsewhere. How are we doing on wine? We can probably just start this now, actually. Just let them do the services here. And it's good to do it during the storm, because then we don't get too much resolve. I don't actually want to win through or max my rep through resolve at this point, because that'll raise hostility. No more harvesting. Okay, rip harvester. Do I have any spare humans? Oh, I completely forgot about this. I wanted to delete this building ages ago. I forgot. I could use another human to put into the small farm. We have a human in the hearth here. Let's put a harpy in there. Where else am I misusing humans? These are actually put to good use here. We could put harpies in the clothier. Only 1 though, I think. We don't want to overproduce those either. And we can do the education stuff as well, right? Yeah. We'll get that service need thing completed in no time at this point. I think I'll do a big trade here. Pack of crops. The next trader is arriving in an eternity from now, okay. These guys are building purging fire, that's fine. Let them do it. Wait, did I misread this need for service thing? No, it's just 100 times. Why is it not progressing at all when we have this set up with wine? Oh, because I've turned it off. That would explain it. Let's turn it back on. I thought that turning it on here would turn it on here as well. Apparently not. Misplay. We don't need that many Blight Post workers now. Just take them out, put them in here. I might want to just salvage or rebuild this building as well. For the extra global resolve. From this thing. Oh, we have the standing. I'm stupid. Let's just hand this in. 40 Blightrot cysts, a lot of clearance water. I think we'd go resolve. I think we can push this. It might be rough, but I think we can do it. I'm never getting ancient tablets. The humans will be hard to push to 40. The rest should be trivial during a drizzle. Speaking of ancient tablets, I guess we could get some from this. But not enough. I'll just do woodcutting. I'll do the sea marrow trade. Alright, favor should probably go on humans. I think everyone else should be happy enough anyway. Grain bags is a bit late. A bit late to get grain bags. I suppose it's better than nothing. None of the others help me at all. I need 1 human, 2 foxes. This'll do. We still don't have a tier 3 actually, because we have housing in the wrong place, apparently. So 1 fox house, 1 human house in this area. And I think we just turn on clothing and everything now. And win through resolve. Through fire essence. If that fails, we could eventually get clearance water usage. I might actually just start doing that right now as a backup. I would need probably 1 additional building for it. But I can max it out. Yeah, let's put it on 3. I mean, if we're doing resolve anyway, we could also do this. Truly max it out. Workshop will need this. 40 Blightrot cysts. That needs another storm to work. The tavern could have humans instead of this. They like it there. Any other humans misplaced? I don't see any. Stonecutters, okay. Put foxes and stonecutter. Harpies are done with this. Take them off. I wonder if I should just stop chopping wood, or... Well, we do have 1 miracle, so we can lower hostility during the next storm. we could... Global production rate again. Yeah, let's do that. Global production rate now. And then we'll save the miracle for the final storm. I think we'll just do some wood cutting anyway. Because we do need the wood. Turn on this. Turn on this. Food production is fine. We'll probably only turn on the bakery because that's the food we're not fine on. We don't really have a lot of biscuits and stuff. So storm and clearance water should be consumed heavily. Do I have another potential clearance consumer? I don't think I do. I might be consuming enough now that we need to up the production though. That's storm. Let's do this one. Not building another hearth, so let's do that. If I favor humans, we can get them to 30, or 40 rather, which is what I need. They might just go there on their own at this rate. Okay. Will it last though is the question, because we're gonna lower impatience and probably bump hostility just by making too much rep. So I'm not sure this is gonna last. We might also run low on some of these resources and just stop getting these benefits. I completely forgot about these things. We're still building houses as well. Do we get another trader at all? 8 minutes. That's not gonna arrive before the storm. Now, is there anything else I can just stop doing? Well, I think we'll manage... Yeah, we'll manage their resolve through water. And in the off chance that we don't get it, we can still get the clearance water used, probably. It'll just take a little longer. I think we're good here. What can I sell? Packs of crops. We'll do these ones. Oh, we're actually low on roots now. That's alarming. Oh, we're up to 5. But we're so far above the resolve requirement anyway, it's just fine. Because foxes only need 30, I think. Right? Yeah, 30. 40 for humans. 30 for both of them, okay. Yeah, we're fine. I'll just wait, and we'll win before the storm. And I might as well just do a miracle during this clearance to ensure the win. 30 seconds. There we go. We'll hand everything in. GG. Oh, interesting. Doing the silver seal gave us the deeds for all the previous seals as well. That's great, actually. That way I don't have to repeat anything. Because these were added in the last patch, and I had already done 2 seals before. So it's a good thing I can just get them retroactively like this. GG.